There is a road where speed limits don't exist. You can drive as fast as you want with no risk of punishment, no flashing blue lights, no speeding tickets, just complete speed freedom. But this road has a dark history, and that freedom may not last much longer. So where is this road? Is it safe? And can you really drive as fast as you like? Welcome to Techbye World. The Autobahn. Across Germany you'll find the Autobahn, the German highway system, that literally translates as automobile track. It's over 13,000 kilometers long. And there's absolutely no speed limit. Whatever speed the car is capable of is legal. But the Autobahn was a home for speed long before it stretched across the country. The fastest speed ever recorded on the Autobahn was all the way back in 1938. Rudolf Cacciolo drove a V12 Mercedes-Benz W125 at a ridiculous 435.5 kilometers per hour. Music in more recent times on the Autobahn, the Ruf R Turbo, has been clocked at 335 kilometers per hour. A Bugatti Veyron reached 352 kilometers per hour, and a Porsche 9 FG Turbo 850 hit a ridiculous 380 kilometers per hour. And while the record has never been broken, mainly due to the Autobahn being slightly busier now than it was, way back before the war. Oh yeah, that is amazing. 210, 215. I just had an orgasm. Did you have orgasm? That doesn't mean you won't see blazing speeds. You'll find videos all over the internet of Bugattis, Porsches, Ferraris, and more flying down the German highways. But while this idea may excite petrol heads everywhere, the German Autobahn has a dark history. History in 1932, the first ever unofficial piece of the Autobahn was created. The 555 connected Cologne and Bonn and had no speed limits. It was known as the Diplomats Raceway. Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany in 1933 and saw the potential that a vast highway system had as World War II raged on. Photos were released of happy, healthy Aryan workers building the Autobahn alongside their Führer. In reality, all the able-bodied workers were either on the front line or in the factories, and the creation of the Autobahn during the war was left up to forced workers in concentration camps. Music nowadays, the German Autobahn is one of the longest highway systems in the world. But why doesn't it have a speed limit? Put simply, it's never had one and it's never needed one. But is it safe? Is it safe per capita? Traffic related. Deaths in Germany are one of the lowest in the world, with just 3.7 deaths per 100,000. That's around 70% less than the United States, who has strict speed limits throughout the country. So is fast or safer? Probably not. While the Autobahn is freedom for driving fast, it's not freedom for tailgating music drivers who ride the bumper of the car. In front, risk a €375 fine and the possibility of losing their license for 3 months. It's also tougher to get a driving license in Germany. And while drivers are free to put their foot down on the Autobahn, studies show that the average speed on a 6-lane stretch is still only 142 kilometers per hour. It's also important to note that not all of the Autobahn is speed limit-free. Sectors in urban areas or under repair, as well as accident-prone portions of the highway, will generally have a 130 kilometer per hour speed limit. And just because there's no speed limits does not mean the drivers have no responsibility. As the speed increases, so does a driver's liability. If there's a crash, courts in Germany have ruled that an ideal driver will not go faster than 130 kilometers per hour. Once you exceed that speed, the responsibility of the driver increases with it. Anytime a serious crash happens due to fast speeds, the pressure to bring in the limits increases. In 2003, a Mercedes test driver was jailed for just 18 months after being found guilty of manslaughter. Rolf Fischer's aggressive driving caused the young mother to panic and lose control of her car. She died alongside her 2-year-old daughter, Pole. According to a recent poll, 60 of Germans actually support the idea of a limit on the Autobahn, with just 38 saying there should be no limit whatsoever. Even the German king of speed, Sebastian Vettel, is in favor of an Autobahn speed limit, saying it is a no-brainer. But it's not just because of safety fears that's driving Germans to favor restrictions. Introducing a speed limit could save 2 million tons of fuel every year. This is not just an important climate goal, but also would help reduce Germany's reliance on Russian oil. But what do you think? Should the Autobahn stay a place of freedom for speed lovers, or is it time for change? Let us know what you think and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.